Hello, fellow journey runners. Today is week 7, day 1. Yes, we start a new week today, and it's a rest day, of course, since it's Monday. So I thought it would be great to go over what are the running essentials that I use and carry with me at all times so I'm ready to run. So I have here my bag that I carry with me everywhere. And I'm going to go through the things that I believe you should have or think about having. And maybe, of course, you may need other things. But this is my personal bag that I carry around, so I'm ready to run at all times. Now, what I don't have in here are my regular running clothes because I switch them out all the time depending on how warm it is. So I'll add this to the basics that I have in here. So this is just what I carry around at all times and I make sure I have. But in addition to that, I do put my day's running clothes that I think I'm going to need while I'm running. So the first thing I always carry around, of course, is a bottle of water. Very essential for running. So whatever I do, I make sure I have one of these with me. Now, let's get into the goodie part. First thing on top seems to be a wind jacket, so no matter what, I like to keep an extra wind jacket with me because I usually am cold, so I like to keep warm. So just in case, I always have an extra wind jacket with me. A bottle. If I'm running long distance, all of a sudden I'm meeting up with somebody, which doesn't happen often these days in 2021 or 2020. I have one of these little bottles that I carry with me, and I'll pour the water in there. And unfortunately, I don't like running with these, but in a jam, if I know I'm going to be doing a long run, I will make sure I have one of these with me. Next thing is extra undergarments. Always need extra undergarments after I'm sweating. If I want to done working out and I want to go out there and be a little presentable, I always carry around an extra pair of those. Or if my socks get dirty or something like that or wet, I can put on a dry pair after I'm done. Right now it's winter time, so I always carry around the spikes with me, which I've talked about in other videos. So can't forget these if I need to go running. Another undergarment, t-shirt, underwear, and socks. Oh, this is important. I have a foam roller where I work and at home. So I also carry this around just in case I need it. I'm always looking to roll out my muscles because this is a savior to my recovery and warm up actually. So having this on the go and it fits right in my bag is awesome instead of a bulky foam roller. Armband or for the phone, of course. If you listen to music, I typically don't listen to music, but if I'm going for a long run and want my phone right there accessible, and I carry one of these around. Of course, my running shoes. I always have my running shoes in here. I consider them essential. Let's see what else. Lotion. This is very good, especially during the winter, at least for me. You want to keep your feet lotioned because if they're dry, and I talked about this before in one of my other videos, and you put socks on there, what will happen is it creates extra friction, which then creates blisters. So to help reduce the possibility of getting a blister, having lotion is important. The brand's not so much important, but just having some lotion with you. Let's see what else I have here. Oh yes, my famous hat here that covers my whole head, especially during the winter. I make sure this is always in my bag because I never know when I'm going to be super cold or the wind picks up. So always carry that with me. Body Glide. Yes, Body Glide. I'll put a link to all these things in here that I have in my bag just in case you're interested in using them. But Body Glide is for chafing. So I will put this where I need it if I need it. I don't always need it, but sometimes, especially if I do chafe, I will put this on there. An alternative to this, of course, is deodorant or Vaseline. Night running. So I have one of these vests It doesn't really look like a vest, but I use this for night running, so I always keep that in there no matter what season it is. Who knows when I'm going to be running. So if I decide I'm going to run at night because I have a busy day at work, I'm ready to go. So, and the headlamp, of course. So I like to use both of these. I use this because this was recommended in a race that I did. So having a headlamp and a vest that lights up is essential. And I like this one because it's very thin, very light. So, and this one's pretty cool too. So I keep those with me at all times. Deodorant, of course, I talked about that. That's for smelling good, or in case I run out of body glide. But deodorant, you need to smell good, right? As you've seen, sometimes I forget my watch or my phone dies. So having a stopwatch with me, and this one's really cheap. I got at a store, sports store. I use this for keeping track of time because I run by time, not by distance. Which I'll put a video out there on that because I think running by time is really important, not only for training, but it also is great for time management. But I'll talk about that another time. But always having one of these with me, very important. Can't forget an extra hat. Can I have too many hats? Nope. So this is just a regular hat. If my running hat, I tend to forget something sometimes in the morning, I've always got one ready to go. Same with gloves, extra pair of running gloves. These are nice and bright and warm for night running and just to keep me warm. I fit a lot of things in here. Always carrying around extra goo pack and some blocks here for fuel just in case I go out for a long run. So yeah, having these on hand is important. I can fit a lot in this bag. Let's see, what else do I have in here? Now, this was a super cool thing I bought last year, and I do not leave without it. I can practically pack anything I want in this little bag. It conceals under your clothes fairly well, so you don't even really see it. It's fairly light, and man, you can pack a lot of things in this, and it stretches. So I could pack a phone, my keys, my stopwatch. To be honest, sometimes I pack my whole entire small video kit right in here, go for a run, and then when I need it, I can pull out my video kit and go video. But I use this for races, for running long distances, and I want to keep things, you know, with me and empty the wrappers and everything. So I definitely suggest this, and I'll put a link to this, of course, down below. But super, super helpful. I use this in races and everything. Oh, and then here I have a little pouch that I keep Band-Aids, blister Band-Aids, regular Band-Aids, cleaning towels. If you need Tylenol or something like that, I don't do that. But, yep, Band-Aids and everything, just in case, need those. And blister Band-Aids are really awesome because if you have a blister and you want to go run and you don't have anything around you or it's just bothering you, the blister Band-Aids work awesome. Okay, and then in this little baggie, I've got extra batteries for my light up gear for nighttime. And of course, the 4 pins for when I go run a race. If they don't have pins for me or I lose pins, I always have an extra pair or 4 safety pins for if I need to run a race or pin something to me. And that's it. I mean, like I showed you there, I can pack a lot of stuff in this little bag, and I'll put a link to this as well. It's I don't promote any brands or anything, just happens to be the bag that I was given. And I bring it everywhere. You'll see it in some of my other videos, but I'll give you the link to this too. But as you can see, there's a lot of stuff I can pack in this little bag, and I haven't even put my regular running clothes in there. So those are the running essentials that I believe you should have. If there are other things that you believe should be in here that I missed, please leave a comment. And again, all this stuff, I'll have a link in the description below. And until next time, I hope you enjoy your rest day, and I will see you tomorrow.